Yo guys, what's going on? So we got the first restricted list or ban list, whatever you want to call it, for the Digimon TCG just the other day, and I thought I'd go ahead and put together what an Argomon or like a Seriesmon Green Rest Turbo deck might look like in the BT3/English 1.5 format. This is not including the starter deck cards like the Giga Green starter deck cards. But this is just straight out of what a deck could look like in 1.5. A little bit different. You'll see, well, first of all, I'm playing 16 rookies here, just because even though Argomon is at 1, we still have Blossomon, as well as the level 3, or level 4 Argomon here, excuse me, which you can still use the download ability, and in tandem with Seriesmon, you can still have plenty of targets to be able to rest your opponent's Digimon. So that's kind of the logic behind this. You're kind of just, turboing out rookies, and then resting them with your download effects with Argomon, with Blossomon, and then we got of course Puppetmon, as well as some other very powerful megas like Mega Gargo, and then Seriesmon himself, Banjo Stingmon, just to have that extra like level 6 killer ability, and then of course got the 1 HPD, the 1 hidden potential discovered. I think this deck is still very viable, it's still very good, and especially once we do get Hercules Kabuterimon and then the Blocker Kabuterimon and just the other green starter deck cards, this deck will still be very, very powerful, even though we only have 1 HPD. So let's go ahead and see some gameplay. So guys, I'm going to be playing against Yellow up here. Now this is kind of a Shine Greymon build, but he's also playing some other yellow cards like the recovery cards like Magna Angemon and Slash Angemon, stuff like that. So he is going to activate a TK there and grab the Lopmon. Lopmon's super cool because it is a when played effect that you get to essentially go +2 if you do choose to activate it. The risky factor is that you get to add the top card as security to your hand, and that's a +1, and then you get to draw one afterwards. So that's really cool. So he's going to add that, probably just trying to get a rookie, honestly, for the Upamon. Now, I opened up pretty good. Not going to break as badly as him, but I am going to just Digivolve into my Raising Area. So you see the Tandemon. I am playing 4 Argomon level 2, so unfortunately did reveal the Tandemon there, which is fine. You could definitely play like just the 4 Argomon if you wanted to. I like having 5 eggs, but that's just me. So then I'm going to follow that up with the Tentomon Stingmon, play the Arurumon, and then hard play Mimi for 4, and my opponent is setting up with a lot of Tamers, so this was the indication. I was like, okay, yeah, he's probably playing Shine, because TK, he's pretty much playing like every yellow deck. However, he's also playing the starter deck TK, and unless he's playing some sort of security stall deck, I was like, yeah, he's probably playing Shine Greymon. So, deck I know very well, so I think I will be able to, play around some stuff, maybe, but yeah, so I am playing the Seriesmon Green Turbo. Unfortunately, no. Now, here's the thing with the restrictions that we've gotten. You do only have 1 Argomon, however, you still have 4 Blossomon, so it takes the download targets, like the really good download targets, because I am playing the, Argomon level 4, which is pretty solid, but the 5s are where it's at. Those guys are really good. So Argomon and Blossomon takes the targets from 8 to 5, because you're playing 4 Blossomon, 1 Argomon, and unfortunately you only have 1 hidden potential discovered. So the thing about hidden potential discovered, though, is that even if it isn't security, it's not a lost cause, because its security effect adds it to your hand. So you'll basically get to resolve it anyways if you ever see it. But so my opponent is going to Digivolve into that Unimon, and then he's going to hit me with an Eden's Javelin, draw 1, and then blow up my Stingmon. So at this point, I still do have a decent amount of advantage on the field. I also do have the Terriermon, so in case, we see a Shine Greymon dropped, he's not going to gain any memory from like a Patamon or anything like that. So I did actually draw into the hidden potential discovered, but my hand, guys, I promised you, I mean, you guys saw the deck list. I thought the ratios were like pretty okay. You guys can let me know what you thought of the deck profile. But unfortunately, just not opening up the Argomon. Now, the thing with, Digimon just in general is, like, even though I'm restricted to only having 1 Argomon, it doesn't necessarily make the deck less consistent. It just makes it, like, less powerful. The ceiling's a little bit lower, because I can play other ultimates in place of Argomon. So, for getting that evolve and, the draw off of the evolution, I still have, like, the same number of targets. It's just different Digimon I'm playing. So I actually did hard play Puppetmon, because it was between that or, like, playing Agumon and then passing, but I want to keep the Agumon in my hand preferably, and I didn't want to hard play the Bancho Stingmon. So unfortunately, yeah, that was maybe not the best play, but I was like, you know what, I can hopefully trigger the Mimi with the Puppetmon and just, you know, playing him, eventually get back my memory whenever Puppetmon attacks. I will actually gain a memory. So my opponent is going to slash Angemon away the Stingmon. Not gonna gain anything off of that, but, you know, just free destruction, and then hard play the Salamon, putting me at 3. Good use of his memory because I do have the Mimi. I'm going to attack with the Puppetmon, and then, you know, gain 1 memory. Now, I definitely should have rested Mimi first, because there was a chance I could have ran into Shine Greymon, or I don't think he's playing anything else that's like above 10,000, but, you know, there's a chance I could have ran into that. I didn't think that through, but it was also unlikely since he resolved 2 TKs and he didn't grab Shine Greymon. It probably meant that it just wasn't in security, so it worked out anyways. So I'm going to rest Mimi and then get the additional breeding phase, raising phase, whatever, Digivolve the Agumon, and then I finally draw into the 1 copy of Argomon, and this is why green is just so powerful. I was able to flip the table, turn the table just so freaking fast, dude. I was just able to rest Tentomon, you know, Digivolve the Argomon for free, go Mega Gargomon, and, you know, rest the Puppetmon. I think I might have done that the other way around. Anyways, I rested 2 Digimon to cheat 7 memory, right? Oh, actually, no, I didn't use the HPD in this scenario. I wonder why. Maybe I was saving it. Maybe, actually, because he did give me enough memory, I just guess I felt like I didn't need to use it. But anyway, so I'm just going to attack with the Mega Gargomon. Now, he does actually get security attack +1, because my opponent does have a rested Digimon. I rested the slash Angemon, or I guess he rested it prior. No, he didn't attack. Yeah, so I rested that, and then I'm just going to get attack +1. Now, he does resolve the Eden's Javelin. Fortunately, he doesn't have enough cards to, like, kill either the Mega Gargo or the Puppetmon, so he's just going to kill the Terriermon, which I do think is a good move. Now, I will gain a memory from the Argomon, from the Argomon underneath the Tentomon, if he does become unrested during my next active phase, but my opponent will probably try to get rid of it. Anyways, he got rid of the Terriermon. And then now it's back to my opponent. I do have the Mega Gargo. I do have the inherited from the Argomon, and then that's why I've got, you know, I played the level 2 Argomon. So yeah, he's just going to attack with the Salamon. Both of those guys are 2,000 to get rid of my Tentomon. Smart move, don't want me gaining that memory. And then in the process, he's going to be able to get recovery +1 from the Salamon, so he's going back to 3. So I do have 4 Digimon in play, well, one of which has security attack +1, so he does need to either put up another blocker, and like, he doesn't have the memory to be able to go for Shine, because at best he could go like Repamon, Rise Greymon, go put me at 3 and get a Tamer on field, but he wouldn't be able to do anything with that. He does hard play the Magna Angemon, putting his security up to 4. Now, the thing is, I do have double Mimi, and Mimi is just super strong, so I'm going to be able to bring out my Agumon in the same turn, hatch another Argomon, and this is also why I'm playing 5 eggs, because I'm playing double Mimi, and, you know, you can go very quickly into these things, and then I'm going to Digivolve the Agumon, draw, and then now I am finally getting some plays, and this is, guys, if you don't understand, like, you can't see this and then tell me this is fair with HPD. Like, I was able to, you know, go into my Argomon, Rapidmon, rest something, go Bancho Stingmon, who is a super powerful Digimon. Imagine if this was like a 12,000 Digimon he had on the side of the field. I could get security attack +2, but the amount of advantage I'm just able to get and the amount of memory I'm able to cheat from HPD is just so crazy. So I'm going to be able to attack with the Mega Gargomon, take out 2 security cards, and then attack with the Bancho Stingmon, kill his slash Angemon. I think Bancho does actually gain 1,000 from the Agumon, and then another 1,000 from the Rapidmon, so he's 11k, I think? So anyways, and then he also does have piercing, so I'm going to be able to hit a security card as well, attack with the Puppetmon, gain another memory. My opponent's going to hit a TK, it's not going to matter, and at this point I was like, okay, yep, I got another Mimi, I can just bring out the last Agumon, attack for game. So guys, that's going to be game 1. So pretty solid display, I think, of, like, green's potential there, no pun intended, but yeah, the green's still super strong, still pretty consistent despite what this opening hand looks like. I promise you guys, I'm playing 16 level 3s. I don't know what the hell is going on here. So my opponent did start off with the Cupimon, and unfortunately no rookie, so he was going to hard play the Unimon, but I'm not faring any better, so I'm going to Digivolve the Goblymon, Stingmon. I thought, okay, can I get something rolling here? But nope, I'm just going to hard play the Woodmon for 5. So putting my opponent at 1. He's actually going to Digivolve the Magna Angemon, but I'm not sure like if that was the best move, but I guess he didn't want to give me 6, and you know, he just does probably want to Digivolve up to a Mega. So I'm going to just bring out my Stingmon and then hard play the Mimi there, leaving him at 2, and then he is going to go slash Angemon, so he is going to destroy my Stingmon with that. I am going back to 3 memory, which is sweet, but no rookies in my hand. I got 4 champions, no rookies, no ultimates, no nothing. Like, I can't believe this is a statistical improbability, guys, okay? I promise you guys, my ratios are like normal. So I'm just going to hard play another Woodmon. My opponent is going to, you know, start his turn and attack with the slash Angemon. Slash Angemon is only 8,000. But I don't think, yeah, so that might have been you know, questionable play, but I think he does just want to, you know, start getting the attacks in, because he realizes, like, okay, this guy's breaking, he's not going to be able to do anything with those 2 Woodmons. He does hit a Flower Cannon, which unfortunately just doesn't do anything, because he has no other Digimon on field. So then he's going to resolve the TK, add the Rise Greymon. And now I'm thinking, like, so he's got the Unimon. If he does choose to Digivolve over that, which he probably will, because he's playing lots of recovery cards, so he can afford to, like, get rid of his blocker. So he's probably going to go Rise Greymon, and then put down another Tamer, and then go Shine Greymon, maybe, for 8,000. So I think... I'm okay with that. I mean, there's not really anything I can do. Like, I don't want to, like, hard play one of my Megas. That would be so bad. Especially because, like, a hard playing Ceresmon or something would not do anything, because I don't have any rookies to take advantage of the Argomon and whatever. So he's just going to, like I said, bring out the Unimon, Digivolve straight into Rise Greymon, play the Kari for free, which is sweet. So if I do end up putting pressure on him, he will gain a memory if his security falls to 3 or lower. So that's pretty sweet. He'll start his turn with 4 memory of return. So now I was like, okay, he's probably going to go Shine Greymon, maybe thinking of what to destroy here. It's a little bit awkward because my two of my Digimons are at 6, and then 1 is at 5, so he really can only get rid of one thing. So not like the best Shine Greymon, but definitely still impactful. So he's just going to drop it for a 4 cost, rest his 2 Tamers, and then blow up my Woodmon there. I drew into yet another useless card that I do not need, so at this point I'm thinking, yeah, I could probably just hard play another champion. That's basically all I can do at this point, and then just hope he doesn't blow me out the water, and hope I can draw. Like, literally all I need, and that's also the crazy thing, is even though I'm breaking this deck, I can still have a chance to come back. All I need is like a Blossomon or an Argomon, because then I could, you know, Digivolve for 0, and then, you know, go into Mega Gargo, go into Ceresmon, and start, you know, just start wrecking it from there. But he's going to attack with the slash Angemon. There's a Blossomon that could be in my hand right now, but is not. And then he's probably going to attack with Shine Greymon. Now, he doesn't actually get the Security Attack +1. He does get a Draw 1 from the Cupimon, which is sweet. But you do need 3 Tamers in play. I think it's 3 Yellow Tamers, but anyways, you need 3 of them in play to, like, get the Security Attack +1 from the Rise Greymon. He's going to go Tururimon and then Antilamon for a total of 3, which is super sweet. I really like the Yellow Vanillas. I think they work very well in this kind of deck where you're really just trying to build up tier level 6s as quickly as possible. And then we're going to see the Skymon, and he is going to pass his turn. Now, for me, I did draw Rapidmon, which is better than nothing. Okay, I'll take that. So I can do something here. Rapidmon's a 2 cost, which is nice. And I could go... Unfortunately, can't really utilize Mimi because I don't have any rookies. But finally, there we go. I finally got something that I can use. So now I got the Argomon. I Digivolve a draw into the Blossomon. So now I'm like, okay, this is great. I can do something with this. Especially because now I have a full variety of Digimon in my hand. Now, unfortunately, I won't be able to go, like, don't have HPD, right? This is the thing with only 1 HPD. You're not going to be able to do those disgusting plays all the time. So normally I would probably try to, like, HPD and then go into Mega Gargo and then rest something and then attack for 2 security cards, or, you know, go into Bancho and then attack with Piercing or something like that. But I'm just gonna have to go normal green, which is still very powerful, by the way. I think a lot of people are thinking, like, green is gonna be not good once this list drops. else, but I just don't think that's the case at all. Even with one HBD, one Argomon, there's still so many options. And like I said, this isn't even including Hercules, Kabuterimon, Chaosmon, all those crazy cards from the starter decks in BT4. So we're going to see another Shine Greymon dropped for another 8,000. So he's going to kill my Woodmon, attack with all of his Digimon, and that's actually going to be game. So I didn't actually get the chance to like come back from that, unfortunately, just due to the unfortunate circumstances. But I still put up a good fight. So I'm going to start this time and then Digivolve into my Goblymon. Draw one, no champions. I do have the Argomon and the HPD. So I'm working with 2 limited cards here, so I can't really complain. But I'm just going to hard play the Rapidmon, who is a 6, which is alright. That's fine. That's, you know, I don't think he can, unless he opens Tamers. That's the thing with Shine Greymon. It does need time to set up. So he's going to go Salamon and then double Skymon and play the Kari as well. But we don't see a TK. We don't see like a Rise Greymon or anything, so I'm in the clear for quite a while. Like I know how this deck functions, and I think I can work with it. So I'm going to go Hidden Potential discovered, rest the Goblymon, go Mega Gargomon for 0. Now I'm going to be able to rest one of his Digimon and then attack with the Mega Gargomon for 2 security checks, which is pretty crazy. And not only that, but I do also have Argomons inherited. I was thinking of, you know, using it or not using it, but then I was like, at that point, my hand's already like shit. First of all, I only have 3 cards in my hand, and none of them are like helping in this situation. So I think I was just like, yeah, I'll keep the Tentomon and then just hard play him for like actually 3 memory because I don't want to pass my turn. Which, I mean, it would have been, you know, 1 extra memory, but anyways. So my opponent is going to bring out his Salamon, go into Gatomon. So he does now, if he goes into Ultimate, he does actually have the ability to, you know, reduce something by 1,000. Well, 2,000 if he does go on top of the Gatomon, but he's just going to go minus 1,000 on the Goblymon, and then that puts Gatomon stronger than it, because, you know, Gatomon's pretty weak, actually. He goes from 3, and the Goblymon will drop to 1. He'll kill it, draw from the Upamon, Digivolve into the Tururimon, so pretty solid plays by my opponent, and just leaving me with 1 memory. Now, I did actually, what did I draw there? Blossomon, so nothing that is going to help. Flower Cannon not really doing anything. Flower Cannon I might take out for something else. The thing is I feel like I'm playing a sufficient amount of Digimon, and for some reason I'm just breaking it. But anyways, so I think here I could just attack with the Mega Gargomon for 2 security cards, because I don't really think I have any other options. I don't really want to hard play. Alright, I could hard play one of those ultimates and then set up for the Ceresmon. However, I think it is important to realize certain instances where it's just better to pass. I know if I put my opponent, like let's say I hard play the Blossomon, let's say if I gave my opponent 6 memory at the start of his turn, I know how this deck functions. He could go Rise Greymon, play a Tamer, like play another Tamer, because, you know, that's 6 memory right there, and then go Shine Greymon, blow up my Mega Gargomon, or, you know, he could just go slash Angemon, blow up, you know, my Mega Gargomon, or reduce it, attack over it, something like that. So I know he can do a lot, and I really would not want to give him 6 memory. Now, with only 3 to work, well, he'll start with 4 because the Kari. But with 4, we could see, like, 1 Shine Greymon dropped. But we're not going to see, like, Shine slash Angemon or, like, Shine Eden's Javelin or something like that. So he will use 2 memory to go Antilamon, and at this point I'm like, okay, we're only going to see like 1 threat here. We're going to see either a Slash Angemon or a Shine Greymon, none of which will be able to get rid of, like, he can kill my Tentomon, okay, but he won't be able to get rid of anything else because he only does have the 1 Tamer. So that's another thing, is Shine is very reliant on the Tamers, and unfortunately for him, we didn't see like any revealed insecurity when I was attacking over. Now, if he does attack with the Antilamon, he does actually just have the capability to get rid of my Tentomon completely. But I think this play was fine too. He did just go slash Angemon on the Tentomon, which is fine. Like, I don't care about the Tentomon. It's a rookie, whatever. So I'm just going to go Argomon on top of my raising area, Argomon on Argomon, and then just attack with Mega Gargo, who's putting in work, by the way. He's taking out this guy's whole stack. He does go into another Kari, so that is a little bit scary. Now he's got double Kari. will start his turn with 3 memory, so effectively like he had a TK. And, you know, now if I see a Slash Angemon or like another Shine or something, then I could be in big trouble. But with with 0 security, and I've got 2 Digimon to play, which, you know, he could kill the Mega Gargomon, he does need to put up a blocker. And unless he goes like blocker, like a double blocker or a blocker like Shine Greymon, I just don't think he'll be able to come back. So he will get the like a subtraction minus 2,000, I think, on Mega Gargo, which still wouldn't you know, put him low enough for Slash Angemon to kill, unfortunately, and then he's just going to draw from the Upamon, but with no way to put more than 1 blocker on field. Or, you know, get rid of my Digimon, I think that is going to be game for my opponent. So if you did enjoy the video, let me know in the comments. Go ahead, hit that like button, all that good stuff. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys next time.